All right, we are home and we got news that there was a big storm while we were gone on the lake, and the water is really high as well, and someone let us know that one of our docks got loose and floated down the lake. So we are on our way to retrieve it and take it back up the lake to our property. We need a boat. Unfortunately, we need a boat to get the pontoon up the lake. Surely there's got to be a boat around here that has the keys in it. I don't know. Let's try this one. Looks like it'll do the job. Shit, this is like a brand new boat.
It is.
We found the keys too. There it is.
Okay, you'll have to drop me off. Okay, go slack, Mama. Go slack.
Okay, it's in neutral.
Neutral.
It's pretty handy. You just go into a marina, find a boat. Surely there's some keys in there. Just kidding. This is our friend's boat.
Everything okay up there on the helm?
Yeah.
Captain? You have your depth there?
50 feet.
Slow her down more, Mama.
Good. There it is. That boat looks good there. So Steve is just tying up the pontoon dock, or whatever you want to call it. And I just have picked up the 2 memory cards from the game cameras I set up. Prior to leaving for China, or to Hong Kong, I had reset up the game cameras in different locations because I had stayed at the cabin here before I left, the weekend before I left, and there was fresh cat poop. Up where I'm at right now, there was fresh poop, which is higher up than where the cabin is, but there was also fresh poop right close to the cabin that happened while I was there. So there's a cat coming around while I'm around. Properly feeling nervous because this was not here yesterday. It's not any of my dog's poo. Okay, so this might seem really weird, but I wanted to pick this poop apart because I see chunks of fur in it. I was like, I want to see what this thing ate. And I saw a little bit of like bones, but I'm like, here is I don't know what this is. This looks like a cat claw. And at first I was like, for sure thought it was just like a cougar, but the poop seemed maybe a bit small for a cougar, so maybe it's a bobcat. All right, get out of here. Right up here. Okay, here's some. I don't know, is that cougar or bobcat? We gotta go just like that. There's a storm coming. There's some white caps out there. Camera number 1 captured mostly interference, which was weeds growing, trees moving, and changes in the sun, but it did see 1 deer and 1 bear. Camera number 2 I placed more on a game trail up away from the cabin, so it captured a lot of animal action. Mostly deer, many deer, 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 deer. But we did see 3 bears. But mostly deer. I didn't see 1 putty tat like I thought I would, but what I did see and wasn't quite expecting to see was a coyote. Now that might seem logical to many of you, but in the 10 years we've been there, we've never seen or heard any coyote. It's common to see and hear them at our home property, but this was interesting to me. I'm now better at recognizing the differences in the scats between cat and coyote, and I know that for sure there has been a cat around, but this animal coming around most recently and pooping all over the trail would have to be Mr. Coyote. Arriving home nearing the end of June means a whole lot of work to be done at each property, each acreage. We would spend the next 2 weeks before returning to work between both properties doing a lot of maintenance, most of which I didn't film because I guess I just almost didn't have the energy, and I'm not sure anyone cares to see that anyway. We were fixing sinks, windows, fences, railings, doing mounds of laundry, mowing, weeding, whippersnipping, the list goes on. It's part and parcel of having 2 properties, which for now we can manage being slaves to, but I can definitely see why people eventually do get rid of their properties.
Okay, then we'll be right up. All right, Lieutenant, you're on your way to England with a complete description of the First Hands Division. Good luck.
We spent 1 whole week at the lake and had some of the most beautiful weather too. While we do find moments to relax, the majority of our time is spent being pretty busy with chores and projects. One of the things on our list to do at the lake is to get our little ore car wood-fired hot tub project further to completion. The mini excavator is required to move it to its final destination, but we needed to build a little road/trail for the machine to get there. So that was Steve's main project out there. Mine was kind of all of the yard work, managing all the weeds. And we decided here is where it's gonna go. So what we need to do now is, it probably could be cleaned up a little bit more, but we're just gonna move on. We're gonna cover it with pea gravel now, start that at least anyway. Today is the last day that we're here before we go home, so I also fell a couple nights ago and really hurt myself, my back, my tailbone. So I'm moving like an 80-year-old, but we'll see what we can get done and yeah, make it look a little nicer. This is kind of a funny story. We don't have any internet out at the lake, no cell service. So I needed to upload last week's video. We ended up boating to someone else's cottage on the lake to use their Wi-Fi. And as I was jumping back in the boat around 9:30 p.m., I slipped on the concrete boat ramp and landed right on my butt, like right on my tailbone, and it hurt a lot. I'm still recovering over a week later. But the icing on the cake was that our outboard wouldn't start. So Steve and I were trying to row our way home, and it's getting close to 10 p.m. now, and wouldn't you know it, someone else on the lake saw us struggling, so they ended up putting their little fishing boat in and came and towed us back home. So while I'm trying to be helpful with this little row build, I'm actually pretty useless and suffering a lot. We did get a little bit done, but it would have gone faster if we had an ATV out there to haul the trailer loads of pea gravel around rather than using the mini excavator, but we just did the best that we could with what we had out there. You know what you could do is bucket it out. Come on, honey. Come on, honey.
Okay. Look out, you guys.
Yeah. Steve and I spent an entire day trying to fix the outboard, which required me to kayak to other people's cottages to find a number 18 socket to remove the spark plug and check if that was the problem, which it wasn't. So I kayaked again to ask this kind man if he would tow Steve and the dogs back across the lake, which he did, and we are so thankful. I know what you're thinking. Maybe we should get internet out there. You'll have to convince Steve of that one. While on the paddleboard one night, I snapped this cool photo. I spy with my little eye something perched out on a cliff. I did hike up to the cabin on the cliff to sniff the air and make sure all was well, and it was. And that, my friends, is where I will be seeing you in the next video.
Someone has to be tied up. Someone's a poop eater. Somebody's a poop eater. That wouldn't be you, Norton, would it? You wouldn't be eating poop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Privilege is revoked for just a little while. Clyde was out having a clown day today. You were out clowning, were you, Clydie?
Just came home. Love watching him come home. Hard day at work. Hi, Clyde. Hi, Clyde. Oh, baby. Oh. Clyde, over here. No, over here. Over here. Hi. Hi. You can't. Hi, Clyde. Can't tell direction of sound. Right here. Hi, cutie. Oh my goodness. You got rained on. The bear is home. Darling. Okay, I won't make you sit, but you gotta wait. Okay. The two hounds eat anything. Cabbage is good for you.